Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Alright, well today we're going to be building a computer. Now, let's look at my parts. We got this Corsair Spec 01 case. Ooh, look at that. Let me take that stuff off here in a minute. It'll look beautiful. Ooh, yes. Got a 500 watt EVGA power supply. We've got only a single stick of 4 gigabyte RAM. We'll upgrade eventually. We've got this AMD A10 5800K, which by the way is an incredibly small box. Like all the pictures on Amazon showed a box and I thought it'd be as big as this box, but it's incredibly small. I did not realize that. Anyway, we got this MSI A78M E35 motherboard. Western Digital 1 terabyte. Alright, that's going to be a great hard drive, storing lots of stuff. Right now on my laptop I'm only using like 400 gigs, and I've had it for like a year, so I don't think I'm going to run out of data anytime soon. And to make sure I don't like blow up any parts, we've got this static wrist strap thingamajigger. Alright, let's get started. The case, so I'm grounded, and the first thing we want to do is take out the motherboard. We're going to take it out of here and take it out of the case and put it on top of this box. And that's what we'll use as our workstation here momentarily. So on the box we can insert the CPU, and we'll go ahead and get started here. What we want to do here is take this CPU and put it in here very, very lightly. And the way we're going to do this is by... Ooh, that's kind of heavy. We're going to match up the arrow. Oh, I can't get it. Oh well, there's an arrow there. With the arrow here on the motherboard. And just lightly put it in there, applying no pressure whatsoever. And next we're going to take this retention arm, put that down, and we have inserted a CPU. Alright. Putting this fan on is just a little bit tricky, but it's not too awfully hard. Or it shouldn't be. Got it on both sides here, and we're just gonna pull this back to tighten it. Ooh, it didn't sound good, but it is firmly in place, and now I don't have to touch the motherboard. I can grab the fan and not have to worry about destroying this thing. Connect the CPU fan to the motherboard, and that was easy. Got the RAM and install that. This is a beautiful Crucial Ballistic Sport. A great brand. Highly recommend it. It's DDR3 1600 megahertz. Let's see what we can do with this thing. And here goes the RAM. And the next step before we put in our motherboard is to put in this I/O shield. I don't know what I/O stands for, but that's what they call it, I/O shield. We gotta pop this baby in, and this is not the easiest task in the world. I'll get back to you on this. Look at that! It's done! Okay, so I went ahead and installed the motherboard. I haven't actually screwed anything down yet. I did not film this because this was an incredibly difficult task. These little tabs are getting in my way, and the fact that this is a micro ATX, but the chassis is for a full ATX, and so I had to like put another riser like right there, and but it's in. Alright, this next part is all about me screwing these screws into the motherboard. So I'm not even going to film that. I can just hope that you would know how to screw things in. Hey everybody, I've got the motherboard securely fastened in here. As you can see, it is securely fastened. I mean, the case is standing up. Anyway, the next step could either be the power supply or the hard drive. I think I'll probably go with the power supply first, which entails quite a bit of cable management along with it, but we'll just see how that goes. Whee! The next step is to install the hard drive. Done. Everybody, it is time for wiring, and this is probably the worst part of the whole experience. You just look at the book, you look at this, and you put in wires. So much fun! Well guys, plugged it in, turned on the power button, and we're at the BIOS. That means it worked! It worked! Now all I have to do is unplug everything, go back and tie up all these cables to make them beautiful, and then I'm gonna install Windows! Haha! I can tell you already, this is gonna be the most fun part. Satisfying. Okay, now this is like the most boring part. Using the USB to get Windows, because I didn't buy an optical drive. I'll probably put one in eventually. I don't know. Well, would I say this was a rewarding experience? Definitely. Would I say you should do this? Definitely. Yeah, go ahead.